The funeral was barely over when my Aunt Gabrielle handed me an eviction notice. "Your grandmother wanted me to have the house," she said, not even pretending to be sad that her own sister, my mother, had just died. I was 19, grieving, exhausted from caring for Mom through cancer, while Gabrielle had been too busy to visit. "You have 30 days. I stood there holding the notice, feeling like my world had ended twice. But something felt wrong. Grandma Rose had promised me the house, made me promise I'd keep it in the family. I found a legal aid lawyer who agreed to look at the documents. The will Gabrielle presented seemed legitimate, dated 6 months before Grandma died, leaving everything to Gabrielle. But I remembered visiting Grandma 6 months ago. She'd been sharp, healthy, planning her garden. We'd discussed how she wanted me to have the house. My lawyer noticed the witnesses' signatures looked strange. We hired a handwriting expert. The will was forged. I searched Grandma's house, finding boxes in the attic. Inside one marked Michelle's hope chest were letters, financial documents, and a copy of the real will, properly notarized, leaving the house and savings to me. There was also a journal. The entries from the last year detailed Gabrielle's desperate attempts to get money, her anger when Grandma refused, her threats. The final entry, dated 3 days before Grandma died. "Gabrielle took my checkbook. I'm afraid of her now. If anything happens to me, Michelle must know the truth." My hands shook as I read. Grandma's death had been ruled natural, heart failure, but the journal painted a different picture. Gabrielle visiting constantly, bringing special tea that made Grandma sick, controlling her medications. I took everything to the police. They reopened the investigation, examining medical records. They exhumed the body. The results came back positive for digitalis poisoning, a heart medication Grandma didn't take. The trial was devastating. Evidence showed Gabrielle had been stealing from Grandma for years. When Grandma discovered the theft and threatened to disinherit her, Gabrielle panicked. She'd slowly poisoned her own sister, forged a will, and tried to steal everything. The jury deliberated for 3 hours. Guilty of murder, fraud, forgery, Gabrielle got life without parole. I moved into Grandma's house, now legally mine. Every room held memories of her, of Mom, of the family we'd been before. Gabrielle's greed destroyed it. I renovated slowly, keeping everything Grandma loved. I planted roses in the garden, a living memorial. I started a blog about estate fraud and elder abuse, helping others recognize warning signs. Gabrielle sends letters from prison, still maintaining her innocence. I donate them unopened. The house is filled with life now. Friends. Laughter. Hope. Grandma couldn't protect herself, but she protected me. That was her final gift. Want more stories about justice and survival? Click the link below for the complete story and subscribe. Retry.